Hi Planty People, welcome back to my channel, Steady As She Grows. I'm Lorinda. It's been a while since my last video. It's been a very long while. And to be honest, the reason I haven't shot any videos is because my garden looks horrendous. I haven't touched it since the end of summer, since the Orange County Fair competition. Little update, after the fair, I got so burnt out, I didn't want to do too much in the garden. I just wanted to enjoy the summer, enjoy my family. I was working a lot, and working graveyard is really hard. So I was doing that, and then I got COVID the end of summer, and then I got diagnosed with long COVID, and I couldn't be out here for very long. I would get so tired, and it was so hot, and keeping up with the watering every day, I just didn't do any of it, and I just let the garden go. And my son has been out here kind of maintaining the dog mess, but it hasn't really been touched since the end of summer. And here we are, December 1st. We're almost in winter, so I don't want to really see it. I hate to see all my hard work just go down the tubes. But with gardening, you can just keep doing it. You can just start over, which is really cool. So I'm going to take you along with me to show you what's going on in the garden, because I don't even know. Maybe we'll find some things. Maybe we'll find some terrible things. Maybe we'll find some cool things. I don't know. Let's see what my garden looks when it hasn't been touched in months. So let's come along and see what we find. It's an adventure for sure. Okay, let's start here with these rose bushes here. This climbing rose bush with nothing to climb. It is just going wild, and it's winter time, so I need to prune this back really low, and it will come back in the spring. So now's the time to do it, which hopefully I'll get to it soon. I am feeling a lot better. So here we have, it looks like a zucchini plant that has some powdery mildew on it. And wouldn't it be cool if I found a zucchini? But look, there's a zucchini right there. There's a yellow one that it looks like it was pollinated. So that would be so cool if I got a winter zucchini. That is cool. Oh, my hibiscus, wow, this got pretty tall, and it's producing flowers. That looks like it just opened and is closing. Looks like I have a tomato plant here, and my Malabar spinach has just taken over my little hutch over here. Gosh, that's gonna be a big cleanup because those vines get intertwined with so much stuff. Oh man, I have an umbrella that fell over here. It was so windy these past few weeks, and I didn't do anything in here. You can see this whole rosebush branch just completely bent over, and I'm gonna have to do the limbo right now just to get under it. Here we go. Ah, the thorns. Okay, so pomegranates. The rodents have completely devoured my pomegranates. I got a few and they were delicious, but I just didn't even come out here and pick them because I wasn't feeling very well, and they just kind of all just started falling to the ground, and you can see they get hollowed out by the squirrels. So I really need to clean this tree up. Actually, I'm just gonna throw some money at it and hire somebody to come and clean up this pomegranate tree. And this looks like a giant weed of some sort. Oh, but look, I got nasturtiums over here. That's really cool. This one doesn't look like, oh, this one is still good. Ooh, I can't wait, I'm excited. Hello there. But look at these nasturtiums. Look at how big some of these leaves are. That's crazy. And I already have flowers. Look, I have nasturtium flowers. So cool. I swear I haven't been here since probably July. A lot of stuff is on a drip, so it is getting watered, and a lot of stuff isn't. Like this trough right here doesn't have any irrigation in it, and it looks pretty dead. Oh look, there's a cucumber right there. Look at that. It's probably no longer edible, but the seeds will be great for planting. So I'm gonna harvest some seeds from that. And it needs to be amended. It needs compost and all kinds of healthy stuff. Oh my gosh, there was a kitty back here. Hi kitty, you're a sweet kitty. This isn't even my kitty. It looks like my kitty, but it's not my kitty. Hi there, baby. Oh, you're so sweet. What's your name? You look like my Mikey. I thought it was my cat for a second. Can you say hello to the camera? Are you taking care of the rodents for me? I'm happy you're here. You are a pretty baby. Oh. So I had to stop and pause and give this kitty some treats and water. Cute little guy. Aww. It's the cat mom in me. Anyways, back to the tour. So some of these plants here look a little good. The alyssum's coming back, and that was a mint, a strawberry mint. I wonder if it has any scent. Oh yeah, that smells great. Oh, you want to come with me for the tour? Come along. We need to name you. Don't know what to name you. But you can see there's a zucchini plant here that has a lot of powdery mildew. Let's see if there's anything inside. One could only hope. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ow, I just got poked. Look at that big zucchini right there. And there's another one right there. It's winter, you guys, and I have summer squash. How amazing is that? Did not expect to find that at all. And then we have some zinnias here that are way past their prime. But I did win some ribbons for that at the OC Fair. Oh, look. Look at the sunflower. Kind of cool. Just coming out of that pot right there. And my apple tree really needs to be pruned and trained. But, oh look. I got some little apples right here. Kind of cool. But see, these big branches here, I need to bend them back because this is an espalier tree, which means you have to train it to grow flat along the wall. And some of these have gone really tall, and they need to be cut back or bent back and you know, staked to keep the shape of the tree, which I've really let this tree go. Like, I'm really disappointed in myself, but what can you do? Life happens. There's weeds everywhere. Look at my mulch. Look at all these little seedlings popping up from the mulch. And there's nothing beneath this, but just the black plastic here. So these are just growing in the mulch, so I can just rake that up. And those are actually, I think those are hollyhock seeds that have germinated. Do not want hollyhocks growing here for sure. But there's a lot of little seedlings popping up of hollyhock. I really need to go through. Oh, look it. Pretty. Oh, look, this is an onion blossom that that has gone to seed head, had bolted. It has seeds. Throw the seeds. That looks really sad. That was a zucchini plant. But look, I got some onions over here. That's kind of cool. Looks like something's been digging in this flower bed here. But I have some, these are leeks, I think. And that's like an onion right there. I can harvest that, eat that if I wanted. Oh man, but this garden definitely needs some work. Remember I had the tunnels coming through here so my cats can run through. I just really need to get those out of here. And this is an eggplant that has scale on it really bad. See those little black dots? I really need to come through and clean that up and give everything a good whack. Oh my goodness, look at my lavender tree. The wind must have broken this branch right here. I need to fix that. Ooh, I have a lot of work to do. And this giant sunflower just fell over in the wind. I mean, it was already dead from over here. It was so tall. It was so beautiful when it was in bloom. And look, it just fell over with the wind. Really need to clean that up. But look at my lemon tree. Look at all the lemons on it. Isn't that cool? Oh my God, but I see something else that needs a lot of attention. Look at my black-eyed Susan vine. It is just taking over everything in that corner. Oh man, I really need to come in and clean that up. I don't want it to attach to my neighbor's tree right there. Then we have my insulina plant, which is looking really healthy, but she needs a good prune as well. Hello, kitty cat. This cat's following me everywhere. Looks like I have a new friend. But like I said, lemons, which is really cool. Black-eyed Susan, Rudbeckia vine is just gone gangbusters. And really need a good pruning there and a good cleanup in general. Okay, this is my blackberry and raspberry bush. And it's just gotten, oh look, I see some berries actually. Oh, look, I have a raspberry. I'm gonna eat it. Hello, kitty, you want some berries? Raspberry. Let's see. Oh my God, that was so flippin' delicious. Are there any more? I could be out here all day eating berries. Berries! Oh my God, those are so delicious. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back out here and see what other berries are in that bush. You know, I kind of get a little afraid to stick my hand in there when I'm looking for the berries because I have some really big lizards that always startle me. But yeah, I wonder if I have any blackberries. I don't know. But I'm sure there's weeds and stuff in there that I really need to, you know, pull out. Oh, look, I do have some blackberries right here. Look at that. They aren't black yet, but they will be soon. Oh, that's so cool. Wow, the things you find. What else do I got? Oh my goodness, look! I have broccoli. This broccoli plant is from last year. Now this one looks like it's bolting a little bit, but it's still good. Completely edible. Do I see any aphids on it? No, I don't. This one completely bolted. Look at all the flowers on it. That's what happens when you let broccoli just flower. But the bees love it. Oh, look, I got some onions in this pot right here. The onion. It's firm. It's getting bigger. That's cool. But I'm so excited about this broccoli. How cool is that? Look at, I have all these little side shoots of broccoli. So exciting. I don't see any on this broccoli plant, so I might just rip it out. But I have a tomato plant here that has a flower on it. Give it a little tickle. Maybe I'll get a winter tomato. So let's see what else is going on over here. I have another squash plant that obviously has a lot of powdery mildew, but I do see some yellow flowers on it with some squash. Maybe there's a squash in here I need to pick. Oh, I see one, but it doesn't look that healthy. See it? See it right there? But this one is a female plant, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pollinate this plant right here. And I have a flower to pollinate it with, so I'll do that right now. Let's see, so I'm gonna let's see if I can do this in one hand. I'm gonna put this between my knees and see what I can do. So I'm gonna open this one up. This is a male plant. So I'm gonna rub this little nub on the center of this female plant. And you can tell it's a female plant because she has a fruit behind it. So this is called hand pollination. We're just rubbing the parts together. Brown chicken, brown cow. And I'm hand pollinating. Basically, I'm making this plant have sex with itself. And that's how we get fruit, people. Rub it in there. Get it in there. Good. Oh, I think I did a little too hard there. But yeah, so maybe now I'll get a squash from this plant right here. We'll see. One could only hope, right? Oh, look at my geranium. So she's not quite dead yet. So when things are not quite dead yet, you can totally revive them and bring them back. So I'm gonna have to cut off all this dead and bring her back because she's a really pretty geranium. But I had this plant over here covered from the sun with a piece of lace. Oh, but look, there's some tomato plants down there and some weeds. I really need to come through and do some weeding. And I can't even get through on this side because the umbrella fell over. But look, here's this tomato plant that just, oh look, there's some tomatoes. I mean, they don't look that great. They actually have, oh wow, they have spider mites all over them. But that can be treated. Look, I have a little red tomato back there. But I just might rip all this out. Oh, but look, there's tomatoes on it. Winter tomatoes. Oh, that one has a hole. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come through and thin it out. That'll put some energy into those tomatoes, and I'll let them turn red, and I'll kind of protect them, and I'll treat them for spider mites. So cool. But this is a hot mess over here. I really need to take care of that. Now, I do want to check on my compost bin really quick. So like I said, I haven't touched them in months. So I don't know what's going on in here. It looks like things have broken down a little bit. Let me see if I can find my pitchfork here and see what it looks like underneath. There are some spider webs in here. Oh, it's a little dry. It really needs to be wet. Oh, but you know what? Look. That actually, something jumped. I think it was a grasshopper. I don't know, it has scared me. But look, I actually think it looks pretty good. Just needs to be turned. There's a piece of plastic in there. This shouldn't be in there. But yeah, I home compost, and it's the best thing to add back into your garden. So that actually looks pretty good. It just needs to be wet and turned. So I'll be working on that soon. So much to do, but so worth it. And I think this little guy just found a new home. What should we call you? Hello, kitty bitty. You heard the plane? You look just like my Mikey, but more fluffy. So I want to show you guys this mess right here. See all this white fluffy stuff? Do you know what this stuff is? No, it's not snow. I live in Southern California. It's woven row cover that you let sit out in the sun and don't touch, and it just disintegrates into like this little powdery stuff. How sad. So obviously it's not UV resistant, and when summer was over, because I put it up to kind of use as a shade cloth on some really hot days, and the sun just destroyed it. So now I'm gonna have to suck it up with a vacuum so it doesn't get mixed up too much in my soil. But yeah, please make sure when you buy stuff for your garden, for cover or anything like that, that it's UV resistant, because if not, this will happen. Oh, look, another berry. Oh, so delicious. Oh, look, there's more. But yeah, I have a big cleanup ahead of me in here, but I'm excited with some of the stuff I found. So I'm just walking by over here, and look, I see oranges. I have oranges on this little orange tree. Holy cow. That is so cool. Looks like a couple have fallen and have rotted, but I have two on this little tree right here. It definitely needs more sun, but still, that's pretty cool. I got this tree from my husband's grandma. But look, I want to show you on the other side of this umbrella here. Look at all these tomatoes. Holy cow. Look. Look at all of these tomatoes. They definitely need some sun, so I'm going to clean it up and move this umbrella so they can have some sun. But that's still pretty cool. Then we have this part of the garden that has completely just looks terrible and needs a good cleanup. Dead pot here. My plumerias are just, they should be fine actually. It's winter time. They just need a change of soil and they should come back. Plumerias are so hardy. But these need to be really cleaned out. I had my zinnias in there and tomato plant in there, but look at my green stalk. Look at how horrible it looks. I don't even know if I'm supposed to change the soil. I mean, it would probably be better if I changed the soil, but I might be able to just amend it. Who knows? And it's supposed to rain today. We're supposed to get a lot of rain. So I want to clean this up and sprinkle a bunch of herb seeds in it before the rains. So I don't have much time. So I really need to finish this video. But look at, oh wow, look at this. Look at these peppers. Just got shriveled up from no water in this pot. And this is some sort of like fluot tree that really needs some TLC. Time to get back at it. But why do we have to work, people? Seriously. I have no time. And I really need to get rid of some pots. Oh, look at that pepper. Look at how pretty the stripes on this pepper. This is a candy cane pepper. One little pepper on that plant. How funny. Well, Planty people, that's an untouched garden. Like a 6-month untouched garden. And it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I think it would have been worse. Ooh, big gust of wind. I think it would have been worse if things weren't on drip irrigation. And because a lot of stuff is on drip, things are able to get watered and still produce. Like, I found some zucchini and broccoli and some tomatoes. Like, I completely didn't expect that at all. That is just blows my mind. So, so I do have a lot of cleanup to do, which I really need to get to, and seeds to plant. because I need to prepare. And I could plant herb seeds right now. I think I'm gonna plant some spinach and herbs in my grain stock right here. And while I clean up everything else, it's supposed to rain, so that'll be perfect timing, planting seeds right before the rain. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Check out a lot of my other videos. If you have questions on gardening, please message me or leave a message in the comments. I'll help you out. And follow me on Instagram, steady.as.she.grows. Don't forget the dots. Take care and get out and grow something. It's never too late. Talk to you soon. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.